A lot of songs to cover on my fantasy playlist the week of August the 30th, 2015. That is my current playlist right now. Fantasy playlist and about 17 top 40 extras. There's a couple of those I definitely would like to cover later on. I'm going to add probably about 4 records next week. There's a lot of songs that are dropping off my fantasy playlist. A couple of records that I'll add next week will be Adam Lambert's latest record called Ghost Town. I believe, got to double check on that. Produced by Shellback and Max Martin. Also, Ed Sheeran's Photograph. That will get a very high debut on my fantasy playlist. Stitches by Shawn Mendes will be a very strong candidate. And also, Atlas Genius with Molecules. I might want to play that one later on from my fantasy top 40 extra. But at number 36, my second debut this week. August 30th, 2015. Audion featuring Lady Antebellum. Dance music and country and matrimony. Holy matrimony with something better. Hillary Scott. God, dog. She's an amazing singer of Lady Antebellum. And here's the thing about Hillary Scott. She infuses, her voice technique's great. Is buttressed, infused with such passion and conviction and urgency. It's just lovely listening to this woman. And you're not going to believe this. I just found this out on researching her just a little bit. She auditioned for American Idol twice and didn't make it through the judges' rounds. Didn't make it. It's like, go figure. Dave Haywood and Charles Kelly, also Lady Antebellum, supporting her with some nice harmonies, also as passionate as Hillary Scott. Hillary Scott, Need You Now, and also Bartender. Fantastic records, country records by Lady Antebellum. And they also sang backup on Wagon Wheel by Darius Rucker, which came out a few years ago. Darius Rucker, who crossed over on country after a stint with Hootie and the Blowfish from back in the 90s. That's the country part of it. Now let's talk about the dance part. Audion. Now this is a great dance record. I don't know what their Nashville peers are going to think about this, or going to say about this, doing dance music. Because in Nashville, you got some people who are very, passionate about country. You stick with country. You throw some rock and roll elements in there, maybe a tad, just a tad of hip hop elements. But dance, I don't know. But I tell you what, I hope it works. I'd love to see this thing go to number 1 on dance. I am tempted to put this record at number 1 on my fantasy playlist. Audion is an American DJ, one of the few American high-tech DJs, because most of the other big DJs are from over in Europe. Afrojack Tiesta, and he started making tapes, or started his act in his apartment back in 2008 at a place called Mystic, Connecticut, making some magic. And he's released a bunch of singles and remixes. Insomnia went to number 1 on dance earlier this year. He's also been on various radio shows. Now, here's the thing. These DJs and producers, these big ones today, they got their own radio shows. He's appeared on Ferry Corsten's Countdown. Audion did. He's also appeared on Tiesta's radio show called, I think it's called Tiesta's. I can't read my writing. Well, he's appeared on Tiesta's radio show, and he's also appeared on a radio show by Above and Beyond called Trace Around the World, I believe is the name of the show. So, pretty hot DJ, Audion. Absolutely scintillating collaboration with Lady Antebellum. This could go to number 1 on my fantasy playlist. It's got a great dance beat. I love these EDMs. Well, I call them BPMs, but now they call it electronic dance music. All right, well, I guess that's all I got to say. I'm done talking about Hillary Scott. I guess I can go on and just talk about what a fantastic singer she is. Gosh, dog it. It's just something about her voice that's just, ooh. Here's Something Better by Audien featuring Lady Antebellum, coming in at number 37 on my fancy playlist.